Hey guys, Brian here. It is another day, another dollar. How are you guys doing? It is currently, it's like 6:10, 15 in the morning roughly. Just wanted to tell you guys, 6 months, within 6 months we made our goal, 100K. Today we meet that goal. So whatever we make today on top of that is awesome. It's been a while. Got plenty of videos to come. I'm meeting with my tax lady. Turco Tech. What's up, man? Meeting with my tax lady next month probably. I'm just assuming it's next month sometime. We're gonna do some tax planning. So we got it's like 6:10 in the morning, probably 6:10, 6:20ish. So we made quite a bit of money. We're still waiting on a lot of money to come in. It's a little overdue right now. But we'll have more than $30,000 saved before Thanksgiving, which was another goal I had. $30,000 before Thanksgiving, because basically as a dump trucker, you have to plan after Thanksgiving. You have to plan that you're not going to work a single day until, March or April. Well, probably not even March, maybe April or May. You have to plan that you're not going to work for 5 or 6 months a single day. You know what I mean? So you got to have 30,000. Plan for the worst, hope for the best type of deal, Plan that you won't work a day, but have enough money so if you don't work a day, then you're okay. But I was just doing some math, and we're going to have a few $1,000s more than that. And so I'm pretty sure my accountant lady is going to tell me to spend some money, right? Now, I've been telling you guys that I wanted to buy an excavator and this and that. And that was my goal at first. But I don't think we're going to have quite enough money to buy an excavator before the end of the year. But we still have to spend some money, right? We have to spend, like 10 grand or something before the end of the year, probably. I'm just guessing. Haven't talked to the tax lady yet, but she's probably going to tell me I have to spend, like 10 grand or something to get my net income down so I pay less in taxes. And so I've been telling you guys I wanted to buy an excavator, but excavators are like 30 or 40,000, and I don't have 60 in the bank, so I'm not going to spend 30 on an excavator, because then I would have like nothing, right? So I was looking on Craigslist, and I have found a few bulldozers. I'm thinking of getting a dozer. And here's kind of my thought process behind the whole bulldozer thing. So hear me out. So you guys know we plan on moving to Shelton. It's more of a logging community than it is, a big community. Because I own some property out there. And so I'm thinking there's more work out in Shelton for land clearing than there is trucking. At least in my head, that's what I'm thinking. Because there's a lot of undeveloped property out there. People are going to want to develop their property, so they're going to be paying, more for the excavation side than the trucking side. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy a bulldozer, maybe. Depending on what my financial lady says, We may not buy a bulldozer. We may just pay extra on taxes and just save our money until spring and then buy an excavator. But I've been watching YouTube videos and stuff on like what type of bulldozer. I want your guys' opinion. Leave it in the comment section. If I get a bulldozer, what type should I get? I was given some advice. Don't get smaller than a 450 is what I was told. Like a 350 is just a little too small. But a 450, don't get smaller than a 450 because they just don't have the capability of pushing, you know, what I would want. And obviously I'm not going to spend $50,000 or $60,000, so I'm not going to get like a D8 or a D9 or whatever, you know. I'm not going to get one of those humongous pieces of machinery. The closer to Dahala. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? I actually delivered roofing out there. But yeah, that place, I don't know. The Dahala community, it keeps growing, but it's all like, I want to say it's all like, now, no offense to super rich people, but it's more like, I don't know. They don't want my loud truck there because it's loud and it leaks a little bit of oil. Oh, here comes Cascade. About time they showed up. They, for some reason, I get to go through the rapid gate. Like, I just get to show the guy my badge and go through. And they have to go through an inspection for some reason. Yeah, it's a retirement community, so they're going to be complaining about everything I do, everything about my stuff. Oh, it leaks oil, it's loud, it's, you know, everything I have, they probably would not like it, right? So, back to the bulldozer thing. Like, so I have a backhoe, right? So, it's kind of a mix between both worlds, a bulldozer and an excavator. So, I figure, with my backhoe, I can develop my property pretty good, my property in Shelton. With a bulldozer, like, I could really get stuff situated. I can clear the land a lot better, I'm thinking, you know, for my house and my shop that we're going to be building. That is a 5-year game goal. So within 5 years, we're going to be building a house on the property and a shop. 5 years, guaranteed. We'll be there in 5 years. I don't see it taking longer than 5 years. So, I mean, that's where I see us in 5 years. And then, you know, yeah. Anyways, don't forget to pound that like button, guys. Pound that subscribe button. I want to get another truck, but I think what will happen is I have a buddy. He wants in the business, right? He wants to be a part of the business. He's gonna buy a truck, right? What's up, Luis? He's gonna buy a truck, I think, and then what he'll do is he'll lease onto my company. Pay me a small percentage and I'll get him the work, basically, you know, because he wants a more of a guaranteed that, you know, he's going to succeed. He needs the safety net thing. I'm a, you know, just jump all in type of guy. So we're going to have another truck guaranteed. It may not be me personally with the other truck, but there's going to be another guy dedicated to our business with another truck, at least one. If not, what I really want to do though is where I see the business going is once I get a bulldozer and I have my backhoe, right, and I have my dump truck, I'll start advertising for land clearing, like clearing land, you know, that type of thing. And then what I'll do is I'll get those equipments on that job, right? the equipment will be making $100 an hour to $200 an hour, and my dump truck will be making, you know, 120, 130, right? And so my main plan though isn't to hire people outside. It's more to hire my family, because one of the main reasons I wanted to start this business, I wanted my family to be better. You know, my family, like they're like, one of them's working at Wendy's, the other one's, you know, been in prison for a while, the other one's working at a warehouse. You know, they're like minimum wage people, you know, and I feel like, me personally, as their family, I want to give them a better opportunity, you know, to grow. And, you know, it's not about the money for me. Really, it's not about the money, because I have everything I ever wanted. I got a nice wife and 2 kids that are awesome. So it's not really about the money for me. It's about building my family and making our family stronger, you know. And so I want to hire them, and I want them to grow, you know what I mean? Obviously, if they don't want to grow, they're not going to grow. I can't help it, right? But it just takes a special I think it takes a special type of leader to work with family. You know, they have to be able to trust you, and, you know, but you're right. Sometimes you can't work with them because they don't want to be worked with, right? So what the heck was that? They have to know basically who's in charge, and they have to know that they can trust you. You know what I mean? A lot of it is with trust, you know. They got to have trust in you. You got to be able to trust them, you know. And they got to know who's in charge and what needs to happen, you know. But, you know, if it doesn't work with them, it doesn't work with them. You know, if they don't want to grow, I can't force them to grow. So if that doesn't happen, then I will hire other people, obviously. You know, but I'm going to give them the opportunity first. I got to give them the opportunity first, because that's what I started the business for, was really to help them out, help my family out, my kids, them, you know. It wasn't really to make $1 million, you know, or nothing like that. It was, you know, just to help our family. So that's kind of where we're at. It's kind of cold this morning. It's really foggy out. I'd show you guys a Panorama, but I can't because Mom Boeing. So, you know, they don't want us taking pictures or anything like that. But, yep, that's where we're at, guys. Just wanted to give you that update. We met our goal, 100K, within the 6 months. And we still got a few more days left. So we'll definitely be over the goal. Probably by a few thousand. I'm just guessing. I don't know. It's definitely slowed down. This month slowed down way more than I had anticipated. I anticipated that this was going to be a $15,000 to $20,000 month. So far, it's only been like 8 or 9. So, but we still got a few more days, so we'll see how it goes. So the update is we may get a bulldozer. Next month, we're going to talk to the tax lady, and she's going to tell us what kind of planning we need to do, what we need to do to save money on taxes and, you know, be the most efficient business as we can. Grow and, you know, not surrender all our money to taxes, pretty much. And I believe it's the first 3 years is when you're supposed to, you know, spend a lot of, like, you don't want to spend a ton of money, but you want to keep your business, you want it to look like you're not making a whole lot of money to the government, right? Because if you make it look like you're not making a whole lot of money, then they don't just, you know, come at you with the you know, iron fist wanting all of your money, you know what I mean? Because taxes, man, it, like, I've been told several times, just get comfortable giving away $20,000. You know, which, like, that blows my mind. Like, 20 grand? Like, how can I just give away 20 grand, you know? Or whatever. But, you know, so we're going to see if we can get, we'll probably have some write-offs. So, oh, stay tuned. We're going to have probably an update video Wednesday. We got something super awesome coming up. You guys are going to love it. Check in on Wednesday. I'll probably do a live stream on Wednesday. There you go. Heading to Issaquah, huh? Lakeside. Who you working for? Well, probably Lakeside, I would imagine. Or who you trucking for? Yeah, traffic's pretty crappy right now. AS Asphalt? Or what's that? AS Asphalt? I never heard of that one. Oh, AA. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'd like to do some work for AA, but I heard they got it pretty good with who do they hire for rental trucks? They hire somebody. Can't remember who they hire. Or AA does a lot of work for, do they do the work for PSE or something like that? Like they're contracted to PSE or something to do all of their asphalt or something. I can't remember. Something like that. Somebody was telling me. Maybe you know Zach at, Zach, I don't know his last name, Overhaul Trucking. He used to work at AA Asphalt. Kind of a goofy guy. He's like 25 or something like that. Bought a dump truck. Do you know Zach? Maybe I'll talk to him about you. See what he says. Or I've been giving him some work here and there too, which is pretty cool. Today's gonna be super easy. So what is your name then? Turcotech? What's your name? That way I could say, hey, this guy's watching my YouTube or whatever. Obviously you don't have to if you don't want to on the internet, but Juan, okay. I'll tell him Juan said hi. And then yeah, what do you guys think about me getting a dozer though? I mean, dozers, like, you really only use them for like land clearing or grading, you know, that type of thing. Or should I just pay the taxes and keep saving my money and buy an excavator? What do you guys think? Like, we're going towards the excavation side of the business, the industry. I don't want to stay in the trucking as much. I want to go more towards the excavation side. I want to broaden my scope of things we can do. Kind of capture the whole market is kind of what we want to do. I don't want to be just in transportation. Because I've been told by a lot of guys, and with my experience, there's a bigger profit margin. Like, you can make more money and not spend as much. What it really is you can make the same amount of money, but you don't spend as much in the dirt work side of things. So that's kind of where I'm looking at going, is I want to be in the, you know, the dirt work side of things. Anyways. Alright guys, pound that like button, comment, subscribe, check out my Instagram. It's growing pretty fast, pretty steady. Check out the Facebook page. I'm always posting stuff on those two sites. Always, always, always. More than I post on YouTube. So check those two out. Buy some commercial land. You know, that is definitely something we'll be looking at in the future. Definitely. There's a spot right past where we live now. I've always had my eye on it, but I never asked to see what the price tag is. It's probably like millions of dollars, which obviously I'm not going to buy that because, you know, I pay cash for everything I have. But depending on how the business goes in Shelton, we may purchase land closer to the cities, you know, on this side of the, you know, the spectrum. to stay closer to the work, you know, if there isn't a whole lot of work out there. So we'll see how much work there is, how little work there is. We'll see how it goes. I have a feeling there's plenty of work out there. It just has to be found, you know. It's definitely growing in Shelton. They just put in a shopping center, and they're putting in another shopping center. So it's definitely growing out there. So, you know, it'll be good. And then, yeah, guys, tune in Wednesday. Got an update for you Wednesday. It's going to be super awesome. You're going to love it. Check in Wednesday. I'll catch you guys later. I got to get working. They're going to have a safety meeting or something that I got to go talk to, you know, and sign their stupid paper or whatever. All right, guys. Catch you later.